So when you think about this ghostwriter, the Bible had ghostwriters. Because I'm going to give you 3 instances. In Genesis chapter 1, when God made man in his image, he said, let us make man in our image, right? Who was there? Who was there to witness the beginning of creation and write about it? According to the Bible, nobody was there except the us, the Elohim that was making man in their image. So who was there to write about it? If people believe that Moses wrote the first 5 books, we know Moses couldn't have been there. Adam wasn't there. So who would be there to write about it? The ghostwriter. When you think about Jesus when he was tempted in the wilderness for 40 days and 40 nights. And the disciples kept falling asleep. He told them to stay awake. Who was there to write about that? Think about it. The ghostwriter. The invisible ghostwriter. When Job was tempted, when God placed the bet on Job and Satan tempted Job, Satan came into the presence of God with the sons of God. Who was there? Who was actually there to witness this in the presence of God with Satan? Who would be there to witness, to document this, to give an account of this? This was something secretive. Nobody would know this. Job wouldn't know this. If Job wrote the book of Job. The invisible ghostwriter. We know Moses spoke in 3rd person. In the book of Numbers, it says Moses was the meekest man that ever lived. Now, why would the meekest man who ever lived says that be saying that he is the meekest man who ever lived? That would be prideful of him. In Matthew chapter 9, verse 9, Matthew says Jesus called Matthew. So he's speaking in 3rd person. Matthew not saying he called me. He's saying Jesus called Matthew. You know what I'm saying? And told him to follow him. You know, so it's the invisible ghostwriters. None of these authors were eyewitnesses. They are anonymous characters, witnesses.